Greetings of the day from CA Dr. Rajkumar Adukia. Friends, today we are discussing a very interesting topic, an opportunity in real estate sector. There is only one asset which has a word real before the name of the asset, and that is real estate. Now, this is the third major sector among 14 sectors for development of an economy. If we look from employment perspective, this is the second sector after agriculture, which gives a major employment. And if we look from the basic necessity, three necessity, roti, kapda, makan. So the state house becomes one of the necessity. Now, the investment in this sector is projected in 2040 65,000 crore, and presently it is about 15,000 crore. What are the opportunities in this sector is this is an industry sector, like we have insurance sector, we have banking sector, we have financial sector. So real estate sector, I look unlimited opportunities in this industry sector. And who are the players in this sector? We have builders, we have contractors, we have investors, and we have other service suppliers like electrical fittings, pumping. So now the starting point is a land in real estate sector. So we can give our services on finding the land title. We have two kind of agricultural land and non-agricultural land. We can give our services of conversion of non-agricultural land and agricultural land into non-agricultural land. Then plotting, uh, then we have development of retail, hospitality. We can advise, consultancy. One should invest where, like in Stoke, we do fundamental analysis, technical analysis. Similar way, we can do the fundamental analysis of a builder. What is the past record, completion of the project, quality of the project, completion, whether the promise made is fulfilled or not, the financial standing. So on this basis, we can advise because the investment size in any place will be around 1 crore in India. In metro cities, larger cities, the amount is more. So any investor would like to see that the investment is safe. We can also give advice, the core area of our expertise, accounting, auditing, income tax, indirect tax, GST. Then we can give services in respect of RERA. There is a small legislation called Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016. This is a central act, and under this act, we have Real Estate Regulatory Authority, and we have a Real Estate Appellate Tribunal. So the projects which are covered under this legislation, this is administered by state. So in each state, we have state rules uh, to administer this act, and any builder before selling the units requires a registration under this legislation. So compliance of this law. Real estate agents also requires registration under this legislation. So those services we can render. We can render the services of drafting of all kinds of agreements. Like there is a conveyance agreement, there is a live and license agreement. In respect of a settlement, there is a settlement agreement. So we have a knowledge of the Indian Contract Act 1872. There is a Transfer of Property Act 1882. There is also another legislation, a central legislation called the Right to Fair Compensation in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. Now, this legislation applies, when there is an acquisition of land by competent authority. So there also we can advise whether the amount received by the owner of the land is appropriate or not. And if the owner feels that higher amount should have been given, then there is if there is a dispute between two parties, we have an act called the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, and we have the Mediation Act 2021. So we can give services of arbitration, we can give services of mediation. Then under the accounting, for the larger entity, there is Ind AS 115, revenue from contract. So in construction accounting or a real estate sector, we have a percentage of completion method, and we have completed contract method. So those services can be given. SEBI has come out in 2014, the Real Estate Investment Trust Regulations 2014 and Real Estate Infrastructure Investment Trust Regulations 2014. So we have 4 trusts registered under Real Estate Investment Trust. We have 26 trusts registered under Real Estate Infrastructure Investment Regulations 2014. So the services can be given to this trust. Then we can also uh, have a specialization in the development control regulations. So each municipal corporations, they have the development control regulations, and those services can be rendered. Then we have something called in various states, like in Maharashtra, we have land laws in Maharashtra. Those are about 20 of them. So real estate is a state subject, and state laws applies to real estate, except the Contract Act, which is the basic law. Contract is a commercial contract which is enforceable under law, and we have Transfer of Property Act, which deals with mortgage, leases. We can have a drafting of live and license agreement. So, and now how to get this work? This work can be got from, the builders. We have a CREDAI, we have Confederation of Real Estate Developers Association. We have a Builders Association of India. We can write to them, under our code of conduct, telling anyone to keep our name on the panel is not a securing of the work or soliciting the work or getting the work through advertisement. I wish each one of you a grand success if you wish to work in the real estate sector. Thank you. Do subscribe to my channel. Look forward to see you in the next video. Thank you.